All right, I'm here with Representative Mike Johnson today. We're talking about the discharge petition that Representative Ann Wagner and Steve Scalise introduced, and today it's going to be active on the floor for them to sign in the chamber. Representative Congressman, are you surprised that it's come to this, the born alive, and the fact that we've gone beyond abortion and into the point of trying to defend human beings that have been born?
It's shocking and sad. I think it surprises a lot of the American people. It doesn't really surprise us. This should not be a controversial notion at all. It should not be a partisan issue. The idea that we would protect a living, breathing infant on a table in a failed abortion attempt, it should be a simple thing. You know, the foundational creed of this country is that we believe in our inalienable rights. We understand that God created everyone in His own image and that we're all made equally, and we have the right to life, the most fundamental right there is. And so the reason we're moving to the discharge petition is because we tried over 20 times to bring a unanimous consent to the floor. I brought one of those efforts, and they've been falling on deaf ears by the Democrat leadership. So this is our last resort to get it on the floor. We genuinely believe that the American people have a right to know where their representatives are on this fundamental issue, and this would bring that to a head.
Now, what do you think about the idea that this isn't related to abortion? That some of them will say, well, this is related to abortion because it only has to do with those where an abortion was attempted, and that there's some kind of fundamental difference there. Do you think that should have anything to do with it, or does it?
I think the distinction is irrelevant. I think those are red herring arguments that people are making out of desperation to prevent this from coming to a vote. This is a fundamental issue. If we took this to a poll of the country, and some have done that, you would find that the overwhelming majority of Americans, almost 80%, say that they believe that an infant deserves protection, deserves the same medical treatment that any child would in another scenario. So again, this should not be a controversial notion at all. It should transcend our politics. It should transcend partisan disputes. This is about the fundamental sanctity of every single human life. And we believe in America, we're founded on the idea that every single life has an estimable dignity and value. And your value is not related in any way to where you grew up or what zip code you were born in or where you went to school, how good looking you are, how talented you are. Those things are irrelevant because your dignity is given to you by your Creator. That is the idea that America is founded upon, and we need to stand for it today.